Welcome, live viewers. Welcome, replay viewers, to my broadcast. I'm simulcasting at Tiffany TLC Music on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. For the time being, not haps. Please do consider following at one or all of these locations, especially Twitter, only place where I make announcements. I also encourage you to share the broadcast. I am jumping on real late for me. My normal time frame, I try to come on between 5:30 and 6 p.m. Pacific time for a few songs and be off by 6 p.m. Pacific time. Sometimes I'm off a little later, but I'm not usually getting on at 6:54 p.m. Pacific time. Oops. So, but I couldn't not get on. Couldn't do it. Couldn't skip it. Hi, Sky. How are you doing? How is it going with you? How was your sleep? How's your family? You've said your parents aren't well. Is this a long-term issue? How long has this been going on? A long time, I think. So I've got the perfect songs for you, maybe. I'm thinking, well, one of them anyway, Willow in the Wind. It's a song about trying to be flexible in the face of difficult things. So because I'm on late, I'm only thinking of a couple songs, although I'd love to do more, but I'm thinking of Willow in the Wind, and I'm tempted to do I'm So Done, but a Willow in the Wind and When in Doubt, Wait. You're getting through it, so a lot of trouble powering through it. Maybe I will do I'm So Done, because I think that's a great, throwing off stress song. Let's do that one. I'm glad you're powering through it. But we'll add that one on. We'll sneak it on. Unless you have a request. But I was thinking I'm So Done, then Willow in the Wind, and then When in Doubt, Wait. One day everything will better. Hi, Carrie. I love that, Sky. Yes, that's so true, especially when you're young. Wouldn't you agree, Carrie, that you cannot predict from one phase of your life how it's going to be later? I was pretty suicidal as a teen, and 3 a.m. in the morning. So you probably won't need, oh my God, that's so late, Sky. Oh geez. Well, maybe I'll do I'm So Done, and then I'll do Willow in the Wind next, and after that one you can sign off and try to go to sleep, because that's a nice mellow song. I'm So Done is not so late. It's not so so quiet. But yes, one day everything, well, we should say could be better, right? Because we never know what the future will bring. But when I think back on how miserable I was and how suicidal I was, and I'm so glad I didn't carry through with it, because life got so good later. You didn't know you would get that old. Yeah, oftentimes we think, am I even gonna make it? Oops. How are your holidays, Sky? Yes. So long I held myself down in the dark, deep underground. But I'm coming up, I'm stepping out. It's all I can do, not to shout that I'm so done. Yeah, I wanna have fun. Wanna dance in the sun with everyone. holiday was nice and relaxed. That's currently my state at the moment. These thoughts, not good. Yeah. It was very relaxed, and part of that was because we opted not to physically gather with people. We fooled around with the possibility of gathering with one or two, but it just was like we were concerned about some of the physical risks that those people were taking, and then realized we probably couldn't get tests done and get them back in time. And I'll tell you, the amount of stress we were feeling up until throughout that set of thought experiments and discussions was so palpable. But by the time we decided we're not going to physically get together, it was like, it's like, great. We had been so sad about the idea until we went through the stress of thinking about getting together physically. And then once we got rid of that idea, it was just like, we love virtual gatherings. They're great. And we did have a ton. And the same thing for my birthday. My birthday was December 23rd. That was lovely. Just, virtual gatherings can be pretty darn good. They don't have hugs, but they also don't have like logistics to speak of. I mean, you've got to figure out the call and who's going to do the Zoom and whatever, but you don't have to worry about, making a bed for somebody or whatever, or this or that, or like, what does this person like to eat? And I mean, overall, let's end COVID. I would rather have the in-persons, but in terms of like making do, it could be worse. Like if we didn't have the possibility of the virtual, we just didn't get to see these people at all. So, but I'm ready for it to be done. But we had because of that, it was very relaxed. Like that's one thing it definitely was relaxed. Although Christmas Day was a little frenzied because we had like 4 different calls, and figuring out the timing and coordinating everything was actually surprisingly stressful. Christmas Eve, we had just had a bunch of gatherings for my birthday, and so Christmas Eve we actually spaced out on any kind of gatherings and just chilled out. Anyway, so let's do this. A Willow in the Wind. This is a song about wanting to be flexible with difficult things, whether or not they're things we chose, like parenting, for example, or things that were thrust upon us, like the death of a loved one, which has happened all too much over the last couple of years with COVID, and happened with my dad about a year before COVID, which is covered in this song as well. All right, guys. How are you doing, Carrie? When my baby first latched on, I knew right then that my old life was gone. No time left to prepare. I panicked a bit at first, tried to make the job seem small, but I couldn't deny it for long. My baby needed my all. I was gonna be needed like never before. No control over when or how. When I was needed, I'd be needed right now. And so I wanna be, I long to be, let me be a willow in the wind, welcoming, adapting, Mike's, welcoming, adapting, accepting, a willow in the wind. Years later I can see babies will no more be not just a bad idea, but becoming an impossibility. Along the way he lost at sea, not just emotionally, random days slammed with pain, nearly driving me insane. Something in me is breaking, ending like never before. No control over when or how. When he goes, it'll go right now. my fingernails are short, so I have to find the right strumming finger. So I wanna be a longer be, let me be a willow in the wind, welcoming, adapting, accepting, a willow in the wind. Aerobic hide and seek. Oh, that's great. When my daddy passed away, I wasn't by his side. The nurse said, don't come yet, and said that he'd be fine. I know he wanted to go, I know he loved me so, I know he wouldn't have seen eye to eye, even with more time. But death had taken my daddy before we could even try again. No control over when or how. When we go right now. And so I wanna be a longer be, let me be a willow in the wind, welcoming, adapting, accepting, a willow in the wind. There's a time to mourn what's lost, to struggle with what's changed, for tears and pain and more. But at the end of the day, for things I cannot change, or wouldn't even if I could, for things that can be hard, whether or not they are good, I wanna dance with what comes, dance like never before. No control over when or how, with what I've lost and what I've gained, with what will never be the same. Yeah, I wanna be a longer be, let me be a willow in the wind, welcoming, adapting, accepting, a willow in the wind. Whether in parroting or raging or any such thing, a willow in the wind. Berry biting bugs and jailed them in a whisk? Oh no. What? So bugs that get on your berries and you jail them inside of a whisk, which does look like a little jail. Oh my God, that's so cute. And she likes to boo you, so you play ghost. Oh my God, that's awesome, Carrie. Awesome. What a great way to stay young at heart, to have that in your life. I love it. Let's do When in Doubt, Wait. We're going to finish off with that. Oh, they're from one of her cartoons. They're not really on berries. Okay. So this will be my last song in this, what did I call it? Super late quick music broadcast. Super late. For those who are new, I do strongly encourage you and ask you to consider following me at Tiffany TLC Music, same username everywhere, on one or more of these platforms: Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Especially Twitter, because you can both watch and get announcements on Twitter. It's the only place. Twofer. I could do mostly modern American folk on this here acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping and blues songs, bluesy type songs. And I come on most weekdays. I try to be off by 6 p.m. Pacific time, but off when I'm running late. This is a great example. Actually, this is a horrible example. This is atypical. Extremely late. When in Doubt, Wait is a song about advice my dad gave me that has served me so well in my life. It deserved a song so that then I could remember that advice anytime I sang the song. Let's see. Let's make sure we've got everything in tune. It sounds a little funky. like my daddy told me. When in doubt, doubt is the best policy. And as time went by, more and more I could see. Waiting to be shot was for sure the way for me. So I said, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. Just will be great. I found getting in was easier than getting out. So I just say no when I had any doubts. So I said, when in doubt, please don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. The chance will be great. And when I take time to calm my reptilian brain, I can hear my wise neocortex once again. So I say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. The choice will be great. Spotting all the pros and cons I can find, and connecting all the dots, it takes time. So I say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. Your choice will be great. Well, for years now, I've applied this theory and enjoyed the benefits repeatedly. Hi, Trevor. So I say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. The choice will be great. Take your time. Choice will be great. Good to see you, Trevor. Were you on? Did you come on since Christmas? I can't remember. Did you have a good Christmas? I don't think so. I don't think I've seen you since Christmas. I hope you had a good Miss. Don't forget the tea party, just like Fancy Nancy, another cartoon character. Nancy and Lily say, ooh la la. Well, good to see you. This is my quick on and off broadcast. It is 7:14 p.m. Pacific time. What? Hello. I think that's the latest I've ever ended a broadcast. Jeez. Oh. Face palm. Anyway, thanks for being with me, guys. We had Sky on, Carrie. We've got Trevor. We've got others live and replay, I'm sure. Thank you for being with me. I appreciate you. Please do consider sharing the broadcast and following. I know. Hi, bye. Right, Trevor? I hope you had a Merry Miss, and that you have a Happy New Year. I'm not clear. I've been saying that I'm going to be on sort of spotty this week. Like maybe some days I won't be. I think we're going sledding on Thursday. We've had record snow that has made the national news, which you may have noticed. We've had like historic levels of snow after like historic drought. Go figure. That's climate change for you. Not blaming it on that, but it's pretty crazy. The drought, yes, I will blame it on that. It's thought to have made it worse. But anyway, Thank you, Carrie. I think I will be on tomorrow night probably, but if not, I will make an announcement on Twitter. I will try to remember that. But I probably won't be on Thursday because I think that's the day we're going sledding. I hope so. I'm a little scared to go Thursday, to be honest with you, because where we're going, like 19 feet of snow has fallen, which is sort of unprecedented. I'm not even sure we'll be able to like reach the sledding place. So I'm a little scared. Anyway, announcements will be there regardless if I am not coming on. So thanks for being with me. Have a great rest of your evening, early morning, whichever it is for you. I appreciate you being here. Bye, Trevor. Bye, Carrie. Bye, others.